Okay, so at the crowbar, we're in a respirator due to possible asbestos. Now time to rip some stuff out of the wall. So watch, I'm just about to rip this out. Oh, that's nasty. Oh my God. That is, oh. The insulation, my God, is, oh my God. Gotta make sure not to rip those electrical wiring out. Holy crap. So, all this insulation goes. You don't keep any of this black mold. This is probably all filled with asbestos. That's why I'm wearing a respirator. My God. So, torn that out. This is like one of these, so you don't want to tear those out because that could lead to puncturing in the aluminum. Tore out all this junk. Most of the insulation is actually somewhat savable. Take a bit of that out. The aluminum structuring is actually not in bad shape. But this thing is, oof. When we fully tear this thing open, it'll be bad. Black insulation. Oh shit. That is just total, blackness. So we just tore the gables out that I just said I was going to. You can see it was all tearing and bending inside because of the weight of the roof coming down. But what we did is we jacked them up with these things to try and keep the roof up so we can tear that out. What are they called?
Telescoping posts.
Telescoping posts. This is what the fridge compartment looks like. It's, I mean, that part's damaged too, but I mean, it doesn't have too much, well, up here, but I was just gonna say down here, it doesn't look like it's too much water ingress.
We're gonna smash that out.
Oof.
We're gonna tear that one out too eventually. Well, that'll come out with the floor.
Yeah.
Is that one rotted off? Leave that. We'll leave that attached to the wall still. Floor will go, so this has got to go. We got to cut this off here somehow. Wow. Look at that, Owen. Take a picture of that. See, that's how much it's sagging. This board's supposed to be way up there. And then that's how much this is all sagged down.
Wow.
Compressing.
So we've just scrapped all of this stuff from in here down. Really just, so point out to me, they have 5 strips of plywood on the floor. So it should all be one piece. And then all this here is rotted because all the water coming from this wheel bounces up and they come up and rot this whole floor. And mud flaps did not come with it, so it's even worse because it didn't have any protection of the water being deflected or anything. It was just coming right up into here and rotting everything. That's why these mud flaps definitely are newer than the actual design of this whole thing, was because they were added after because of this. But that's just water coming off the tire causes all of that. They've rebuilt this floor stupidly. And we're going to cut this all out. And yeah, so it should be a fun progress. My dad's just putting in couple more posts to try and keep the roof up. This roof is not actually necessarily needing to be rebuilt. We hope not, because it seems like it's already been rebuilt because of the new stripping that's up there. They rebuilt it like a piece of crap once again. However, it doesn't necessarily need to be rebuilt again because it doesn't leak that bad anymore, but the damage was done in the walls before they rebuilt it. So we have no clue when the roof is rebuilt or any of this or anything. You can see right there's like stuff poking out on the walls. That's rot. But we're only going to work on this back half from the wheel well back for right now because we don't want to get into this. The next thing is probably going to be the overhead cab area, like maybe next fall possibly, or sooner if we ever take the time to do it. We'll just, that's all rotted because of this, but it's mainly the big window up here. It's really badly sealed and it just rots down into the fiberglass. This fiberglass is cracked up here, but as you can see, they did reseal the roof. It's starting to come up, but either way, this side's actually not very bad. But overall, we're just doing minor renos for right now. All right, we got some work done. We tore this whole siding out on the bottom. That's because we needed it to be able to cut the floor better.
Yeah, we're gonna smash out the bottom of this. We need to leave that one because that's attached to the wall and that gives us our floor location or whatever. But we should be able to just smash that out.
Yeah, that's totally water damage. Something. Ooh.
That one can go too, except we gotta be careful. It's got a wire on the back, so we gotta be careful. We want just these out actually. Stapled together. Probably want to leave that actually. Gonna be easier to work with it out of there though. Since I broke it off. Anyway, just pull that electrical staple off the back. Whew. More firewood. Okay, now we want this off the floor. Basically, it's toast already. See that? It's nicely attached to the wall only. We're gonna get that off somehow. More abuse required. We gotta see if these come out without someone holding the bottom. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to crowbar it out, but okay, that one's rotted or detached.
Yeah, by the way, guys, that whole box is all rotted with wood because of the wheel well, and so is
that's
that.
Totally separated from the wall too. You can see that, eh? Yeah. Look at right there. Okay, so that's probably his mud flap. That's why we're gonna replace. We might be able to get away with leaving that because that's hiding the tin curve underneath. So we think that's good enough to stay. But these screws got to come out.
I got it. Oh God, look at that. That is nasty. Nasty screw. That one's being a little bit of a bugger.
And those are rusted massively. Just absolutely disgracefully rusted. And see, look at this floor. Look at this floor right here. Let's pull up this lino. Here's your telltale.
Oh.
Here's your laugher. Watch this one. Oh, look at that, flowing right through the floor. This is why we need to replace that floor. Goes right through the bottom. There's no wood. That's tin on the bottom. So the wall's probably equally Right at the bottom of that wall is all NFG, as you can tell by this piece.
Oh.
See, I already took a film of that rod, but yeah. Anyway. Oh. Let's tear that out. It's gonna go out with oh. In the barrel. Shit. So, what are we at?
Okay, so we just figured out that these guys, that this has been fixed before. They put a metal plate on here to kind of, I don't know what you call it. You just fake fix it, and then, but if you shake the box, it like comes detached from that floor. It's just rotted to snot. And then that plate here, plate there. I mean, it's just a very badly fixed or designed thing. Then that's the most thing I think I've ever seen. Put the fiberglass for better aerodynamics, to put a hole in the fiberglass, and then they have that, and there's stupid branches and stuff up in there, and it's a nightmare. We're hopefully maybe gonna put a monitor on that backup camera. We don't know yet. This is all scrap going to a burn pile. We're destructing the place. We're about to cut out that floor. That's still rotted, and that's the most rotted thing we found so far. Is it's just that there's no wood under there. The only thing I can feel is insulation and tin. Like, that is horrible. That's just coming water from the wheel well hitting that. That is atrocious. That is an atrocious design flaw. So I also just wanted to add, I'm not working on this thing every single day. My dad is mainly doing this. I'm helping on the weekends. So I'm not going to be here all the time, but I'm going to keep it updated. But it's pretty much just, you know, it's coming along. It's just water damage. You know, the roof doesn't need redoing. Because we have all these posts here. This is just the cabinet remaining here, so we can store stuff up in there. But yeah, there's just this design with the wheel well, like, is just terrible. But yeah, it's kind of a very badly designed motorhome. However, we're working on trying to get some stuff done on it. But we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you guys updated. Holy mother of God. Oh God.
Well, that's just so we can cut the floor. So,
I would love to see the rot in this floor.
well, the floor's only up there is harsh. Yeah, you want to cut that? Here, let's cut that right now, and then we'll just section off this one piece here.
That's gonna be ugly. The damage has been done. Oof.
Chunk of floor.
Holy crap.
See, I think this has been rebuilt because that's too new. There's no way that's 1975. And that's some kind of spray undercoat. So somebody's already rebuilt this, I'd say.
But it's not the way we're doing it.
New.
That Just
So actually, look
wow.
right there. There's factory metal probably. Cause see how it has tin underneath? This is how the white one was. It's built with a sandwich floor. So they have rebuilt this back corner once.
They just didn't.
They just japped it.
Yeah, they didn't seal
They
it.
didn't do what we're gonna do. They did try. Like this is all spray foam, but spray foam's like a sponge. It soaks up water, so it's a useless sort of filler product. Ugh. Okay, so that's one chunk of floor.
Yeah.
Now I could probably easier to section that way, give us more room.
Yes.
That's going to be a thicker floor though, potentially. But we'll just take the top plywood off for now. Huh?
Oh, ugh.
That's
Looks like
not really rotted, so like that's it's wet, but it's
looks like blood's
It's
been
been-
soaked up in the.
oh,
sponge.
that's tranny fluid. Remember my trans was
No,
leaking?
no, I know, I
But
know.
look at that. Yeah, that's transmission fluid. So that was leaked through from the floor, right through the whole floor and out the bottom. So now we're gonna dig this out. This will be a next nasty cut right there.
Ooh.
That'll fall right out.
That will not even stand a chance.
We should try the whole thing in one go. Okay, so we're gonna finish this cut over here. We gotta get this wheel well out. So see why I wanted to do that? Now I can stand in here. It's nice
Yeah.
and easy. This I might have had a bit too close, but I need it that close. So whatever, I can make this one. That's why I gave myself that amount of room. Lay back in there. Okay. You got the glove running?
Yep.
Let's see what we're doing.
Ooh, God. That is gross.
This corner will be bad. Guess I'll tell you when this board comes up.
Ooh.
Here it comes.
Whoa, oh my goodness.
There's a little bit of rot on that side.
That
Well, that's nice.
is disgusting. That's why I'm wearing respirators, because that's probably full of asbestos. Oh my
So there's a
goodness.
mud flap still under there or what?
Yeah, this thing.
Alright, so there's a floor actually sectioned off, seamed right there. Alright, so Yeah, you need to clean this up.
Yep.
See if you can pop that lino off, tear it out, or knife it off.
Yeah. All right, sounds good.
Cut another one. Reset, I guess. Just stuck on that 2x2. Down. It's okay. Whole thing's got to get hacked. And we can't really get this on there, so we gotta do some more debauchery. Debauchery! But at least we have a line. Stuck on the, there's a board connecting them all.
Whoa.
There's the problem.
There we go.
Floor.
It's not too rotted, that thing.
No,
Well,
this is the repaired area. It's just the people. I think. I don't know what they were thinking. They must have thought it was easier to slide in little strips or something. I don't know.
we're doing a bit of work back here, tearing some of the carpet out. Tore this little wood piece out of the back. Not too much water ingress back here. This floor has been redone though with sponge material, as you can see. That has water ingress, but that floor by there, not a lot. Still some. We're making progress. So we just discovered even more disgrace of water
There's
ingress.
a little bit of water on that insulation, and then that piece is. I'm not going to take it right out because it's holding our mud flap right now.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
look at the top. I don't know if you can see that in the dark, but this part is all just total punk. It's only halfway through the board. No, that whole thing. Can't really see in the light anymore. The one on the edge of the wall is not as bad as I would have thought, but we'll replace all this with metal eventually.
yeah. So more rot, however, not as bad as we thought when we got this thing. That is all of the disgrace that we used today.
Okay, move that bag.
And then this right here for insulation. Goes in there.
Waste goods.
So yeah, it was a pretty good day. So we've actually done a lot here within the last 15 minutes or so. Taking out the wood, the carpet, and the back panel. That's the inverter there. All the electrical and the storage bin over there. And my dad's just trying to take out this flooring here. Oof, that's a big pop.
What that's attached to.
You're shaking the whole chassis.
Oh, it's holding it. Gotta get screwed. something. Right there, okay.
It's getting pretty dark. So I think we're gonna maybe leave it there for today, and we'll see ya whenever we get back to this project.